All right, welcome to my channel. So today what we're gonna be doing is, which is I think just psychotic of me, but what else is new? We're gonna be like making a triple threat here. All right, I'm going to be combining my daily, my hourly flower power, and my monthly. I had an epiphany that I can make my life a lot easier. So that's what we're going to do. I am funny because I Frankenplanned already this daily duo. I'm absolutely head over heels in love with the flower power. And, well, as most of you already know, the Daily Duo doesn't come in flower power. So what that means for somebody like me is we got to make it work, okay? So not only did I Frankenplan it, got as much flower power action as I humanly possibly could, but I added in May and June. And the way that I did that was I stole from 2021. Now, I had to tape or glue tape the back of this to the back of this because the back of this flower power has an hourly page. My, oh my, how I wish I didn't do that because it would have made my life so easy because I already have a flower power hourly planner. But being as weird and OCD about some things as I am and not others, well, that led me to need to order a new one. So that's why we're here today. It's only been a few days into July, and I feel like having the content planner, which is just the hourly or the monthly, used to be the deluxe monthly, but having this has already helped me tremendously planning and forward planning things, content related to my channel and my Instagram, and just being a wonderful planner kind of gal. So my next step is to get this baby naked. Okay, we're going to be putting these two together because since I already have a hourly monthly view here, like we'll just look at August or maybe we'll look at September. Since I already have this and I use this as my regular old monthly whatever, I'm going to be taking the daily spreads out of here, okay, or the weekly views, these, and also the month. And I'm going to use this month also instead of this month. Yep. So I bought this for nothing. But with that said, I didn't buy it for nothing because I'm totally taking the note pages out of this. And I will be using these chunks of note pages because I want the note pages. That's part of the reason why I am using that content planner the way I am. All right, so let's get down to business. What do you say? All right, so let's get this one naked. Okay, so now she's naked. She does have a name tag in there, but you can't see her until through the vellum. Isn't that crazy? Like, oh, look at that. Oh, can't see it. Now you see it. Now, the other thing is this is a 12-month coil. So what I did was when I ordered my hourly, I splurged, of course, on the next step so that I would have enough room. I got the beautiful rose gold coil. I am a hoe for rose gold. So let's get this bad boy naked. Okay, not much to do there. So, I don't know how familiar you guys are with the actual process of uncoiling, okay? Here's my best tips. If you don't want to chip it, get something that you'll be able to put onto your coil or onto your pliers that will make it so that when you go to open it up and move it around to grab your coil, it will be soft in there and won't chip. Here's my other super important tip. Use two, okay? One to hold, one to bend. Trust me on this. I have uncoiled without two, and I'll never do it again because it is a brilliant hack. You'll never be able to hold it right with your fingers. It just is that way. So we're gonna get right down to business, okay? If you want to, you can do both, straighten both out. Otherwise, you need to pull this up so that when you're uncoiling, it doesn't get caught. But other than that, let's see, we will try to hold with this side. I'm gonna stick my super soft napkin in there and try to get it so that you can see what I'm doing, okay? There we go. We'll get that right in there. You can see that? We're gonna put the coil right in there, watch. So I'm gonna hold on to this. Hold on to this coil. And then, although I should have a napkin on this, I'm gonna take this and I'm just going to straighten it out. I'm just gonna bend this bad boy straight. So now, what you wanna make sure you do is get this straight, okay? So this is what I'm gonna try to do. I don't want this bump. Can you see that? You don't want it to be like that. You want it to match these and be straight on. So, let's keep working. And we could bend this. I don't straighten the top one. I pull it out a little bit because then it'll go right back in. And then we uncoil. I don't put a clip on it. I don't care enough.
Because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take all the pages out. So what is the point of uncoiling it on both ends, clipping it, just so I can unclip it? So you just do this.
Okay, done with that. So I'm just gonna take this entire hourly and just set it off to the side, right here, okay? Because what I need to do now is I need to uncoil the one I've been using. All right, so this is a daily infused with the hourly flower power because that's how I wanted to roll. All right, I wanted all of that flower power goodness. So I'm gonna try to do it this time. Ta-da! All right, so they look pretty similar, don't you think? What we need to do now is see what we're gonna use and put it into full effect. So one thing that I am going to do, so let's just slide this one out of the way. I'm pretty much gonna use everything that's in this one right here. So it's a matter of separating the other one out. But the one thing that I did want to do was I am taking out May, and June, because we don't need May and June. We just don't, okay? I already went through that in my life. But we need these. So here's where it's gonna start. I don't think I'm gonna use this page right before July, but we will see. Because I do a lot of talking and then a lot of fixing when I'm done. Okay, so I'm gonna start this bad boy in July. I have July, August, September, October. Now, what I did before was I pulled November, December monthlies in because I wanted, in case I needed to plan that 6 months. And honestly, I don't think I put anything in there except for birthdays. Oh, look, I put the Erin Condren sales. I put in Eagles games. Yeah, I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan. And then anything that would go to the next month that I wasn't used, like that wasn't in it, in the planner, I would put in this general area. So my concert, I got my husband tickets for a Thomas Rhett and Cole Swindell concert, and it got canceled, but it got moved to next June. So I put that there for that reason, obviously. So what we need to do now is we need to get this going, okay? So obviously I'm not going to use this vellum, although it's beautiful and I need to do something about it. This is my life. I don't like this, and I think I'm going to switch this one out. So it's have enough courage to start. So we're just going to pop that one in there with our old vellum, and we'll put this in here. I have a couple more of these I ordered, so I'm not going to lose that. I already have this page here. July. You know what I need from July? I need everything. Because, remember how I said I'm going to add the monthly in? Yeah, that's how. All right, so let's get to July. So here's July. Is that page? No. All right, so here's July. Now, that's my regular July. I didn't touch this because I didn't know what to do. How do I go from this one? And it's already stuck there. So I'm just gonna have to add in this entire July and not worry about this one. There's gonna be a dashboard in the middle of it, and we're just gonna have to deal with it. So, July, right in there. Yep. So here's how it'll look. I'll open my planner. There'll be 2 Julys. Like, yo. So open it up and be like, oh my gosh, I got to go to July. Except there's 2 Julys here. Boop and boop, back to back. There's one, and then there's the other one. And that's for content planning. So maybe there's something that needs to be done with that. I don't know. I don't know how you get around that. Besides using this. But at the same time, I don't want to. I like the flower power. I think we're just going to have to make it work. That's what I think. All right, so just got started again real quick, and I just wanted to show you that I still need my goal boxes, which is what I'm going to be doing with 12 boxes. So this is what I have for my regular planner, but for my content planner, I still wanted to have those boxes. So here they are. and I will just copy my ideas and everything right back into there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my content month first so that I can just go right into my notes pages. There we go. Okay. So note pages are going to go right in between, and then we'll go into our regular month, which looks like hourly, and then daily. So a funny thing about my hourly, because I had those extra pages from before, from the other one, I actually took and planned on them. So what you're gonna see here is this page needs to go and be replaced with this page, and this page needs to go and be replaced by this page, because I planned it because I knew this was coming. Isn't that funny? I know, I'm funny. It's okay, you can tell me I'm funny. I know I'm funny. All right, so July looks regular. Then we go right into our daily. And then we have August. So what we need to do here with August is put a new August in. So I hope that makes sense to everybody about putting a new August in. So lots of piles going on here, but lots of sense making. So let's do it.
Notes pages. We'll go to background and to productivity. So then we have August, daily, and August, hourly.
All right, so here's how we're doing it. October month. We have October notes. Now we have October calendar month. And now we need our hourly days, our hourly weekly view. Ta-da. Then comes daily. Hourly. Here's where it gets fun. And there's the weekly. Pop that in there. In December, note pages. In. Now, flip over our month. Oh, this is where we ended it. There's that. Now we need our December weekly. Ta-da, put that in there. And last but not leastly, we need our December monthly. Here we go, our daily, December daily. All right, this bad boy is thick. So that's too thick. We're gonna have to take some note pages out, which is totally cool. I think I'm overshooting my landing thinking I'll use so many note pages to begin with. So let's here, we'll take 1, 2. And there really shouldn't be any after that. All right. Perfecto. That already feels so much better. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a fun one to recoil, I can tell already. So what you have to make sure is that all your things are lined up. You gotta make sure everything is sitting right, and some of these are not right now. So let me go through and do that real quick. Okay, so it's done. I don't know why I didn't look at my notes before I just started plopping every month in like it's gonna hold on this 18-month coil, but I just went ahead and did what I initially thought I was going to do, and I took out the weeks for November and December. And this needs to be only 4 months at a clip on the coil, or else it's going to be this fat, and we've got no chance when it's this fat, folks. All right, so it's time to recoil. The only thing you got to do is make sure that these holes line up. Can you see? If you can see daylight through those holes, then you're good. There you go. Check me out. You can see daylight? Then let's recoil. So just leave it as a stack. Get the biggest coil you can frickin' find and do it. So it takes a bit of wiggling and jiggling to get it started. Oh, I'm starting it at the bottom like a dingleberry. So, here we go. Gotta wiggle it and jiggle it. Just a little bit. Ta-da! Guess what? We did it. All right, so now your biggest deal is bending this bad boy back. Which really isn't that difficult. We do exactly what we did before. You hold it and you bend it. And then you shove it. Ta-da! We are good. Let's check it out. Everything turns all right. Oh yeah. So, here we have content planning right there. Turn the page. Oh, I took no pages out. And we have regular old July, which goes into hourly, which goes into daily. So, I'll probably make good use of my bookmarks. Ta-da. let's see, so we're in the middle of June, so we'll put one here. Not in the middle, we're pretty much in the beginning of June. We'll put one right here, okay? And then we will also put one right here. I remember we stripped her down naked. Gotta give her back her stuff. Flower, power, everything. I added an extra contacts page so that I could keep just planner related passwords and websites that I like to use. There's my regular one, and here is my planner one. And then, so I have one folder on there already. I'm gonna have to fix that and bend that back down in there. I use a coiled in folder for everything planning. So when I have my stickers and stuff in here, and I just pull that out, set it aside so I can get to it quickly for planning times. My marriage certificate, because changing my name on all my credit cards has been a royal pain in the butt, and I always have to get it out. So there's that. I also have a pouch. It's starting to feel really redundant because I haven't had a lot in that lately. That extra folder is what's getting me. And then guess what? My back cover. Apparently I'm boring my husband. He's on the couch yawning. Ta-da! All right, so this bad boy is gonna be my triple threat. It is content, it is life and billing, it is weekly view, and daily view. So I've taken my planner stack from the triple banger that it was down to this. And that's a big deal because I have recently been asked to be a Go Getter Girl ambassador. Go Getter Girl is a goal planning planner. And you'll see more from me about it. If you want, go to Go Getter Girl Co. and check her out on Instagram. I have a link below. As of right now, you can only get the planner if you're on the wait list. So you will get access, but only if you're on the wait list. So definitely jump onto that, because who doesn't like to plan out your goals in a really cool way? For me, the planner is just not that run-of-the-mill, not run-of-the-mill, but your goal-setting journal across the board. It speaks to me a little bit differently, I guess you could say, but go check it out. If you have any questions, post them below, and thank you.